The question is, should I feed my cat now? Or should I feed my cat after the stream is over? She's looking at me like she wants to be fed now. So I'm going to feed Stella. Please keep an eye on the penguin for me. She's very ravenous. She's been napping all day. Welcome to all mischievous folk who may be entering the stream. I don't really know what I'm going to do today. I know what I would intend to do, but things could be more spontaneous. I think I need to find a new Club Penguin private server, because the one I've been using, which is Club Penguin Legacy, is on like a newer version of Club Penguin than I would like. It's too modern. I do have good news. I'm feeling pretty hyped right now because the map that I'm hosting, which is Neighbors, I finished editing the credit sequence for it today and we're super close to being done. So I'm very excited for that, and I was just thinking about, what might I host next? What projects might be next for Sunbirdius? She's too brachycephalic here. Jay. Jay, Maniacal74, I haven't streamed in like, I streamed like a few weeks ago, but there's this new feature I'm seeing by the chat buttons. It says who my top fans are. Apparently you're number 3. So, probably if you spam a few more J's in the chat, your ranking will go up, is what I am suspecting. Yes. Alright, probably, yes, you are now number 1. That's been quite enough J's to keep your rank at the highest number. I don't know what the purpose or reward of such a rank may be, but yeah, you're now number 1. How does it feel to be up there? At the top. Well, I gave them permission, Raven, and it's also kind of funny. Raven, how does it feel now being number 2? How is everyone's Saturday going? That's a question people ask. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that about you, Raven. You're always number 2. But you know, you're number 1 in my heart, because you are at the stream, and Phoenix Feathered is not at the stream. You get a bonus point. That makes you up there on number 1. What does the back of her shirt look like? I think it... Okay, I remember now. It looks like this. Hooray! Thank you for the heart. Now I think I've got enough fans that I can quit my day job and become a full-time Roblox YouTuber. Hi, Stella! Stella, are you going to say hi to the chat? She's very happy that I fed her. So she's here to show appreciation for that. Thank you, Raven. I've tried to keep it mostly consistent. For anyone else who's here, I can't tell how many people are here, but if anyone else is here, my lovely, beautiful viewers, we're working on a comic. This is page 225 of that comic. If you want to read that comic, you can ask me and I will find it for you. Okay, this song slaps. I did finish Deltarune. I streamed a little bit of it. Oh, Stella's back for seconds. She left some kibble in her bowl and now she's going for it. I wish I was on a freaking kayak right now. Maybe that's something I can arrange. You can always do something about your situation. Hashtag kayak rentals near me. Stella, can you please rent me a kayak? She's still hanging around. Oh, there's a second cat in the vicinity. Raven, are you in any maps right now? I got maps on my mind. I'm just curious. Is that a thing the kids still do these days? Multiple animator projects? Thank you, Pasta Paw. I really love your name. Raven says, yes, I am in a map. One we share and a couple that aren't done just yet. I didn't realize Teenagers was still going. I hope it finishes. And I think the one you're referring to that we share is Yawning Grave. I was looking at that earlier today. I was trying to see if the host had made a playlist of finished parts, but I didn't see one. I'm a little quiet? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Does that improve things, perhaps? Perhaps. Perhaps not. I won't be making any YouTube money if I'm too quiet. Okay, amazing. So anyways, Neighbors, the map that I'm currently hosting is essentially 95% done. It's gonna be done real soon. And I'm wondering what that means for the next Sunbird map. Should I host a warrior cat project? People love warrior cats. Or I could do another creative, more artistically free project. Many questions. Oh, check this out. You'll like this. And by you, I mean all of my beautiful viewers. Do I not have it up here? Okay. This is the file where I have all of the most of the outfit designs for all of the different characters. And in this chapter, Audrey has a slightly different outfit. She's in this outfit. I don't know if I'm like not subscribed to the right, if I'm just not subscribed to the right people, but I don't see as many maps being hosted. Which is fine because I don't have a ton of time. But it's like in Stardew Valley how Willy wants you to keep the old art of fishing alive. I'm like the old map artist who wants to keep the old art of hosting alive. I've heard similar perspectives, but it's hard to say. I think we should host a Lion's Daughter comic map by Sunbird. That's an original story. Phoenix Feathered? Funny seeing you here. I wonder how you could have found out about this. How are you, my friend? Tell me all of your tales. It's been many moons. You're okay. That's good to hear. You're looking for an apprenticeship? Like in... Gasp! Like in Warrior Cats? I can't believe they made Apprenticeship from Warrior Cat real. But in general, that's very exciting. I hope you get your apprenticeship. doing a very intensive internship right now, similar to the one I did 2 years ago, which is why I'm not participating in Art Fight's sad face. But I'm thinking about scheduling my classes for the fall, where I only have classes on Thursday. Then I could have a part-time job for the rest of the week and have lots of time to draw as well, and be a YouTube influencer. You know, I might join Art Fight on like the last day. It's just bad timing because the internship lasts for the entirety of June and half of the entirety of June, the entirety of July, and then half of August. So it's just not very considerate of Art Fight. Salty Pretzels, that's another fantastic name. Thank you for stopping by. I have been playing, I've started replaying Pokemon Soul Silver to play on the bus on my way to work. So gaming can still be alive at least. If I am feeling jazzy enough, maybe I'll play some Wizard 101 at the end of this stream. I'm gonna increase my volume on my music just a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud. My story coming along. Well, I can say that this is the second page of chapter 7. I released chapter 6 maybe a month ago. And this is page 225 in total. I'm honestly feeling kind of torn. I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was thinking, man, chapter 7, which I'm working on right now, is a filler chapter. It's a filler chapter, and it's kind of like the calm before the storm, because chapter 8 is going to be our first character death, and things are not going to get entirely moving from there, but the wheels are a little more oiled, and more intense things are happening story-wise. And while that's exciting, I also kind of regret that we're going to be losing the more casual tone of the earliest chapters. Again, no one's died yet. But I mean, maybe you mean again in general, in terms of fiction. Oh, I guess the snail died. That's true. I think the first plushie will be of the snail, because that's the most popular character. I'm actually thinking of doing a Should I advertise this stream on my Instagram? I don't know, because that's where I'm posting it. I'm thinking about doing like a, and who knows if people actually respond, but I'd like to do like a what's the term? Audience survey. Figure out who is reading it, how many people, and what they're interested in. I think the last time I tried to stream on Instagram, no, I tried to stream and I streamed and I tried to let Instagram know, but Instagram really hates links. So it doesn't make it easy to like tap a link and be directed to the stream. This is Audrey looking through the window of the candy store. My little brother was just in Germany and he did go to that chocolate factory. Maybe I should just change the plot and have Audrey start investing in a chocolate factory business. And then no character deaths have to occur because we all know that going to a chocolate factory is incredibly safe. I tried Twitch. I think I did like 10 years ago, not 10, maybe like 8 years ago I tried to stream on Twitch. I streamed on Picarto a couple times, but it's just my audience is, my very small, meager audience is on YouTube, so you don't get too much exposure on those other platforms. And I'm not a certified gamer, so I don't know if the Twitchyites would accept me. How does that look? Sufficient. Phoenix, are you also in the Yawning Grave map, or is that just Raven? Oh no. Well, let me know, Raven, if you want any help, any like art direction or tweaking of things. I can try to assist creatively. Okay, this spooky song has gone on a little too long. Friendship and love and brotherhood is about working on your map parts together. Signed, George Washington. mean, everyone's too darn employed to join my maps anymore. That's not true. People join my maps, but think in general, my friends are so gosh dang employed that it's not so fun and stress-free to join and host a fun little map nowadays. Yeah, too busy with our apprenticeships. I just don't know what I would host next. I had like a storyboard for a Warriors thing, but like, I don't know, man. Would I rather host something else? We will get you that apprenticeship. I'll make the phone calls. Speaking of apprenticeships, the new Warrior Cat book, Stormclan's Folly, is coming out on my birthday. The question is, who's gonna get it for me? And the answer is, people on the internet with pirated PDFs gonna get it for me. But I am looking forward to it a lot. Okay, her paw's just a little too dang big. Like they're swollen. Have her drooling a bit. Yeah, let's have her drool a bit. Why not? YOLO. It isn't that far away. Maybe I should stream ClanGen. You know, people like ClanGen, and I like ClanGen, and I never let myself play it. Play it, all caps. Okay, I'll play it at the end of the stream. I have played it. It's just when I played it, I get like into it. I have a Google Doc, several Google Docs chronicling everything that happens every moon, which makes it more enjoyable for me to like really keep track on who is what character. But it got so time consuming that I could like kill hours on ClanGen. Okay, this is a really cute Audrey. I'm just gonna move her a little bit. Have you been playing it recently, Raven? I also like playing a more monarchic style game, but when I last played, that landed me with an evil person as leader. And I wasn't sure I wanted to play evil style, but maybe I'll pick it up and play evil style. Or I could start a whole new game. A whole new clan. I also made lots of the Lion's Daughter characters as, there's a clan gen, like, I don't know if it's a mod, but it's called like Cat Gen, and you can make custom sprites, and maybe a little over a year ago I made custom clan gen sprites for most of the major Lion's Daughter characters. I should just become a gaming channel. I'll think of all the YouTube money that'll be flowing in. All of the fame, all of the love, all of the Minecraft diamonds. I think one of the coolest runs I ever had was where I had 3 siblings. That were like, they started out I had just the 3 siblings, and then the cat who found them. And the cat who found them, like, I think I killed or exiled him. So I started just with 3 kits, and I followed their bloodlines. And, like, each of them, like, each of their families, to show who belonged to what family, would have, like, a certain, like, say it was Blizzard Kit. All of Blizzard Kit's descendants would have to have a prefix that started with B. But then I think one of their lineages died out, and so it was just every cat had 1 of 2 letters at the start of their name, so I got a little less interested. I could try it again. Yeah, I think I think if you disable first cousin incest, like obviously like it's still gonna happen eventually, but I tend to disable first cousin marriage and mentor apprentice relationships. I played a sisters clan where all of the males were exiled once they became adults. That was fun. That also helps with the incest. So if you really want to avoid incest, I recommend playing a sisters style game. There's also, for this comic, there's a pretty significant time skip between Chapter 6 and Chapter 7, which I'm working on right now. So I have to keep in mind that Esther has gotten bigger. So she's taller than... She was always a little taller, but now she's going to be a little more taller than Audrey. You can see from this page, this chapter takes place in autumn, which I think it's the maybe one of two to be in autumn. It would be nice if I can release it in the autumn, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible. It usually takes 6 months to make a chapter. I'm trying. I already worked today. I finished the backgrounds for the last page, but I've been kind of slow because of work, so I want to get a little more progress done if possible. This chapter, it's just the main trio. There's no other characters, so it's kind of nice. Powerpuff Girl Squad. Because unintentionally their dresses or their outfits are the Powerpuff Girl colors. Okay, I think I can live with that. Just can't forget her whiskers. I could put on some Minecraft music. If I play Nintendo music, I will get... Oh, let's try this. This is fitting. Let's do Germany in the year 1500. Unless it's like too ominous. I'll give it a chance. Where were you guys in the year 1500? Crazy half the time, but sane the other half of the time. You know, this kind of sounds like RuneScape music. They made a Minecraft movie. How come they never made the RuneScape movie? I designed a new dress for Louise. I don't think it's historically accurate, but the ones that I tried that were didn't look very cool. Didn't look very cash money. I liked this one. Yeah, we got plenty. Do people still make movies nowadays? I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't seen one in a while. That means it's up to you and me. We could put her tongue out. She could be blepping. That's a little much. I'll just leave the drool. Okay, how is she holding her rabbit before? This rabbit is the most important character in the Lion's Daughter universe. A bunny. I feel like I need to make the bunny more noticeable. Since it's the main character, of course. Like, in a lot of scenes, she's carrying it, but it's really hard to see. You're just on me. Louise is wearing a different outfit here. So, alright, fellas, come close. I'm gonna give you some deep lore. The cats are generally wearing somewhat different costumes here. Audrey is wearing a new sweater. This sweater she got as her present in Chapter 4 for her birthday, and she's wearing it now because it's autumn and it's getting a little colder. Esther is wearing the same outfit, but you'll be able to see that it's a little bit, especially on this one, it's a little bit shorter on her now. The sleeves don't go all the way down to her legs. She's gotten bigger, but she doesn't have new clothes because her family is poor. Louise is wearing a different outfit entirely because she has gotten bigger, and so she no longer fits her old dress. Audrey hasn't grown at all, so she's wearing the same dress. There might be lore reasons for why Audrey is small, but who knows? I ended up giving this, if you saw in the server the title page for Chapter 7, Louise is still wearing her old outfit. That was before I decided I was going to give her a new one, so I'll have to go back and fix that. This is actually a horror comic and the rabbit is alive. Imagine. I could finish this really quick. Sunbird speed run. Yeah, let's finish the entire book within the next 24 hours. I mean, it's actually not super unfeasible because my original plan was to publish publish or at least publish air quotes, but print books, chapters 1 through 8, and then 9 through 16, or then 17 through 24. So I'm getting pretty close to finishing 1 through 8. I could start thinking about printing a physical copy. I don't know if any of you sillies would be interested in a physical copy. The book's kinda expensive. don't think either of you got stickers. Probably send stickers. Well, luckily you've got at least another year before... I don't even know if I'm gonna print them right away. Well, maybe once Phoenix gets an apprenticeship, you'll be rolling in the dough and can fund the entire publication of 500 copies of The Lion's Daughter Volume 1. Yeah, that seems realistic to me. Also, this page makes Halloween canon. Hmm. Oh shit. I forgot a thing. I'm always forgetting. think once I am done with the lines, I am getting a bit hungry, so I may just stop for dinner, but things could change. Isn't it, is it morning or is it day where you are, Raven? And Phoenix? It's midnight. I had a sneaking suspicion that you might want to go to bed as well. But I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. think I should change my YouTube username. I think I should change it right now. Let's do that. Let's change my YouTube username. How do I change my YouTube username? Customize channel. Name. Publish. I don't think people can find it. I look up Sunbird channel and you can't find it. I think it's too general. I'm adding an underscore. Okay. BRB in case there's explicit information as it asks me to confirm my change. I'm now Sunbird underscore. Thank you for being here for this momentous moment. Hallelujah. I think that's literally the only reason I don't have 1 million subscribers this time. At this point, I would have 10 million subscribers if people could look up my name and it actually come up. Nothing yet, but it'll change. It'll change, I promise. They're just getting used to it. Yes, underscores unite. But I'll have to add that as one of my previously knowns. Hold on, customize channel. This is a momentous occasion. Don't tell anyone. People are gonna ask, was there always an underscore? And act like they're crazy. Gaslight them into oblivion. For me. You know how, like, I'm gonna assume this isn't you, because I've only ever known you two as Ravens Corvax and Phoenix Feathered. You know those kinds of, you know in like, I saw it in art circles, but maybe it happens all the time. People who are constantly changing their screen name. Do you think that's linked to any, like, personality disorder or something? Maybe that sounds harsh, but I wonder if, like, because I used to see people who would, like, change their screen name to something completely different, like, every month. I'm just thinking about that because I work in a psych hospital right now. I don't think you can do anything with that. I just dropped kind of a crazy hypothesis. And perhaps an inappropriate one, but it is. I feel like it can be damaging to the audience, but I saw pretty popular people still end up doing it. I don't know. I've been set on Sunbird. I took it from Wizard 101. I was pretty good with Practical Polar Bear, but then I stopped drawing bears and it didn't make sense no more. So I tried to be Practicat. That just didn't really fit, so I had to change. Ravens Corvax. Yeah, you were something else. Gosh, what were you? Wasn't it still Raven something? That wouldn't be the same as completely changing your online identity. It was not Raven. Gosh. Then you could be someone and I would not know you were the same person. Neko Hanzai. Oh yeah, that's true. That was many moons ago, though. am I supposed to? I don't know. It does sound familiar though. I like Ravens quarterbacks more. Many moons, many moons. I was just thinking, I wonder if it's a BPD thing. Like insecurity in identity. Not that there's anything wrong with having a personality disorder. I just am thinking about it. I could publish a paper. I'll have to change my credited name in the neighbor's credits, which I just finished. I don't know if I can at this point. I already rendered the asset. Why? See, look, the rabbit's eyes in the sketch are closed. It's alive. Streaming makes it go by so much faster because I'm not like tabbing out onto Tumblr. The rabbit's name is Tammy, which technically isn't canon because it's never stated. But her cat in the very first draft, I mean her doll in the very first draft was a cat named Tammy, and I don't see any reason why the name would be different. man, I'm craving this burger place that used to be really good, and now it sucks. And I'll never be able to have it back because now it sucks. Isn't that sucky? That happens. It's still there, but it's like ambiguous loss. They used to give you chocolate milkshakes, and they'd give you like extra milkshake on the side in a metal tin. Now they don't do that because they're cheapskates. It looks a little uneven, but I think it's okay because that's her vibe here. Alright, I'm gonna go on mute, or mic off. I gotta take a phone call, but I'll keep streaming until I'm done, and then I will say you both need to go to bed. You both need to go to bed. At some point, you know, it's good to sleep, but I can't control when. I got 6 likes. Mic off. Okay, the stream now says mic off. Turning off mic. Bye bye, microphone listeners.